Welcome, welcome to the Obligated Midlifers Evolution, where we are reawakening the Gen Xers. You know, the people in that generation that, you know, live being should on and having all of these senses of false obligation. The other day, I did a what's called a stitch on TikTok, where this woman was talking about how when she would go to her parents and have a complaint, they would say, well, you can just take that complaint and throw it in the garbage because that's where it belongs. Well, that's one thing that us Gen Xers do deal with growing up. So I created this group as an extension of the Brindlewolf Untriggered group so that I would have a new kind of community that's geared directly for people in and around Generation X or Gen Xers, as we're probably going to be referring to ourselves. So wait, but is anything going to happen to Untriggered? No, not really. It's not going anywhere. It's still going to remain that quirky group where I'd go live at random and sometimes with events, but mostly at random to do collective readings where, and just so you understand what collective readings are, that's where I do a reading that is for the entire community that is viewing either during the live stream or on the recording. And I'll also be offering in those live streams most of the time mini readings for anybody who attends and requests. It's just something that I enjoy doing, helping you guys get a taste of a full reading that you could get with me. But I'm also going to still have some content that goes in there every week. But it's more like a hub for people who are into all of the other modalities I offer, which is, like I said, the readings, the scans, and the energetic scans. But, I've been doing some thinking and I wanted something more that was at a different level. So I decided to create this group because it was something was just missing. I wanted a community where I could engage with all of its members on a deeper level and also a place where the members could engage together because, we have so many similarities. And because Facebook loses the pages so easily, well, okay, that's a program, I'll admit. But one thing that you can do in any group that you are in, and I actually really, really request, I don't require, but I really request that people click those little ellipses right next to the menu on the main page when you enter in and pin it to the top of your groups so that every time you check your groups or you go onto Facebook, it's going to be the first one that's listed. This way you are in the know of what's going on within the group. I'm going to be posting things left and right as I create them because I want to create content that is for the Gen Xers. And I also want to be able to engage with you guys as you post, which I do invite you to do. So that's the way that you can not worry about losing the page or being able to take part in what's going on. This is your unshoulding community. We all deal with the ugliness of the world or the word should that can plague our thoughts, especially when we're trying to navigate from where we started. So I want to hear your stories. I want to create some chat groups where you guys can go off to the side and support each other, talk things out, be in a safe environment that you can be you without having to worry about a mask, without having to worry about anybody judging. Because trust me, and anybody who's worked with me before knows there's no judging. But I want you to be able to engage with each other on the daily. And also, if there's something that you want me to talk about or you want me to look up or cover in any content that I provide, post it in the chat, post it in the group, and I will get to it as soon as I can because who knows better than what you're going through than you? And who knows better than to help you or how to help you? Well, maybe me. It could be somebody else in the group. But if I can, with any content that I can create to make this a better experience for you, I will. And it's going to be evolving with you. I want to set up bi-weekly calls like this one, where we can have that content where it's geared towards transformation and empowerment. You're going to also, being in this community, you're going to be a step ahead for what I'm going to be offering other people. And a lot of it, I'm going to start charging people to be able to have access to in the future. But you're going to have first looks in this community, which other people aren't going to have. People in Untriggered aren't going to have. You also have first access of any upcoming live events like this one and master classes as they're created, like I said. And of course, there's going to be those random or scheduled live streams where I just hop on and want to chat. Maybe I give you guys a little bit more of a reading than I would give over in Untriggered because I know that you are more engaged and you are more interested in unshooting yourself. So, oh, and one thing, badges. You know, those little badges for engagement in a community, like top contributor or group expert, those kinds of badges where people are really engaging in the content, those are going to be worth money because I'll be giving discounts for services for people at random who are really engaged with the community. Where are you? There it is. All right. So a few things to know. This isn't your ordinary group. All religions are honored and no disrespect to anyone's views may be shown. I honor every single religion out there, whether people agree or not, because all religions, and I actually have a small clip that I can share in the group, and I believe I may have already, about this type of passion that I have, because all religions believe in the same creator with a different name. And everything that we believe in goes to the same place. It's heard by the same source. We just give it a different name. And in this setting, I respect you all. Walk your talk, live that life. And as long as you are not causing harm to another in the name of your beliefs, you're welcome. If anything that I practice, which is the various modalities, I'll be referencing them. And in practice, I'm not going to hide them. I'm not going to sugarcoat them because it makes you uncomfortable. That's not what this group is about. This group is about safe and being true to who you are. I do practice tarot reading. I practice reading chakras, which I intend to create a class that people can actually purchase to attend so that they can have a better understanding when I mention the word chakra. But I'll also be talking about energetics, meditation, and different things. There are archangels, there are gods, goddesses that people believe in that they'll want to know a little bit more about. And all of it has to do with unshooting at some point. So for individuals who are looking to grow and engage with others on a consistent level, that's who this group is for. Any spamming, bullying, or inappropriate content. And when I say inappropriate content, I mean kind of like what I saw in a live stream or a Zoom call yesterday, which was, oh, well, that was different. Goodbye. You've been recorded. So that's just some things to keep in mind about this group. This group is not to promote someone else's this this is based off of Brenda Wolf Untriggered, which is my life coaching and transformational coaching practice. So that is what this group is a secondary for. So my vision. We all have things that we hold on to as we go through the journey of life that create emotional triggers, confusions in thought, false expectations, and we wind up shooting our way into addictions to misery. And that's my vision is to get around that through these pillars. These are the pillars of my vision. As a transformational coach, I focus on shooting on you. That's where I help you discover things that cause you to feel the way that you're feeling. Pillar 2, I help to unshoot you. I start filling up your conscious toolbox and remap the way that you've been thinking. Pillar 3, I help to reactivate. help align you to your highest version of your authentic self. Not the one that you've been hiding behind, but the true you, the you could be, the you can be, and the you that you are. So, that said, I'm gonna shut up and let myself talk. So, wouldn't it be amazing to love and live your life when things get rough? And that's what we hope to accomplish, what I hope to accomplish with you here in the Obliged Midlifers Evolution Group. So let's revolutionize our evolution.